It may take longer for university and college students to resume class. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magokha has said it is unlikely that tertiary institutions will reopen by September unless the rising of COVID-19 cases in the country is contained. Marende reports.
In his last address to the nation on the state of COVID-19 in Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta directed the Ministry of Education, in liaison with the Ministry of Health, to formulate a roadmap towards the gradual reopening of schools beginning September 2020. But according to the Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magokha, tertiary institutions are unlikely to reopen in September unless the number of COVID-19 cases decline.
We shall not open until the disease has stopped increasing and stabilized for 14 days. When it does like that, the health experts, together with ourselves, will go back to the president and tell him, what risk are we able to take? What risk is he able to take? For now, I do not think the president will be happy to open schools when we are still spiking.
In the meantime, CS Magokha has appealed to principals of tertiary institutions to reorganize their programs to allow students to learn in double shifts in order to maintain social distance in learning institutions.
The elephant in the room, of course, is social and physical distancing, which should be easy for you because the way you are organized, you can bring the people in batches. We have already suggested to you to bring the examination classes in batches, complete the exams, and then reorganize your program to bring students in shifts, and it should be possible.
The CS has further assured Kenyans that the learning institutions that were being used as isolation centers will be thoroughly fumigated and tested before classes resume.
As you are aware, the overriding constant are the health protocols given by the Ministry of Health, which require that there should be adequate water, which in my view is not a big problem. There should be masks, which again is not a big problem because I'm told they have capacity to make their own masks, and it is very thoroughly commendable. They should make their own masks. I would advise that they make rewashable masks and make sure that each child in TVET gets maybe 2 or 3 rewashable masks produced by yourselves. I'm also told you are making soap and sanitizers. You know, when somebody listens to you, they will think that you are very productive. But the challenge is coming yesterday. Because now you have shown me some of those things. Make them and ensure that they are distributed.
Speaking shortly after holding a closed meeting with principals of TVET institutions in the country, Professor Magokha revealed that the government has received a grant of 8.2 billion Kenyan shillings from the World Bank to fund the improvement of infrastructure in learning institutions across 30 counties in order to keep COVID-19 at bay from Kenya's education sector. For Metropol TV, I'm Marende.